Hello all, this is Rolasri Chamundeshwar Reddy. Uh, I'm currently pursuing my undergraduation in Electronics and Communication Engineering from Sri Jagadguru Chandrasekhar Nada Institute of Technology, Chikbalapur, Karnataka. Uh, I'm here today because to explain my project given by MXZ company on embedded systems. The project assigned for me was washing machine simulation using embedded system. Okay, let's get into the topic. Yeah. In this internship, I mainly used C programming for my coding purpose in the embedded systems. As you all know, embedded system is nothing but both hardware and software. For the software side, I used C programming as my main. So let me give you a brief about C programming, which I have gathered. Okay, C programming is used in system software development, embedded software development, OS kernel development, firmware, middleware, and drive development, file system development, and many more. C used effectively in various specific domains, and it is a free formatted language, and efficiency and portability. Number systems, decimal, octal, hexadecimal, binary, data representation, bit, byte, and word, integrated number positive, negative, or data type integrals, char and int, floating points, float and double. Uh, Learned from embedded C. Operators operates on its operands and returns a value. Array, collection of data of same data types, address or sequential, pointer, parameter passing mechanism in function by passing the reference, function, pass by value and pass by reference. That is return more than one value from a function, passing array, returning array and recursive, strings, contiguous sequence of characters, easily stores ASCII and its extensions, storage class, auto, register, static, local, static, global, and extends. Okay, now the othermost thing was the microcontroller, which we use uh, that means which is the heart of our internship actually. Okay, let me give a brief about it also. Microcontroller, an integrated circuit which is capable of being programmed to perform a specific task. All components in single chip, less flexible, less design complexity. Things to be noted when choosing microcontrollers are applications. We have to mainly search for its applications, its performance, its price, its availability of tools, special capabilities, because all these comes under uh, the functioning of the microcontroller. The microprocessor, a microprocessor is a computer processor where in the data processing logic and control is included on a single integrated circuit or a small number of integrated circuits. All separate components, more flexible, more design complexity. Embedded systems. Yeah, any combination of hardware and software. As I told you, this is the combination of hardware and software which is intended to do a specific task can be called as an embedded system. Categories stand alone, real-time, network, mobile. Challenges in embedded systems, efficient input and output, embedding on embedding an OS, that is operating system, code optimization, testing and debugging. Real-time aspects, hard real-time, should meet in deadline, its deadline, lives, critical applications, firm real-time, similar to hard real-time, soft real-time, can have tolerance in meeting its deadlines. The installation of software and LED. We have installed the following softwares in our project. To do our project, we have to use these projects mainly. That is MPLab, XIDE, PiximLab, XC8 compiler. Interfaces, LEDs introduction. Simplest device used in most on the embedded applications as feedback, works just like diodes. LED basic program demo. Basic LED program, toggling LEDs connected to part B, that is PIC 16 F877A, that is PIC 16F877A. Build hex file in MPLAB XIDE software. Then in PICSIM lab software, load the hex file in. Sorry. Board PIC Genius board. Microcontroller PIC 16F877E. This is the main microcontroller we are using in our project for running the washing machine. Okay, now let me give you a brief about MPLAB X IDE. MPLAB X IDE is an expandable, highly configurable software program that incorporates powerful tools to help you discover, configure, develop, debug, and qualify embedded designs for most of our microcontroller and digital signal controllers. MPLAB supports project management, editing, debugging, and programming of microchip 8-bit, 16-bit, and 32-bit PIC microcontrollers. It only works on Microsoft Windows. MPLAB is a proprietary freeware integrated development environment for the development of embedded applications on PIC and DSPIC microcontrollers, and is developed by Microchip Technology. PICSIM Lab. PICSIM Lab is a real-time emulator of development boards with integrated MPLAB X ARGB debugger. For code editing and debugging, the same tools used for a real board should be used with PICSIM Lab, such as MPLAB X or Arduino IDE. Yeah, we can use Arduino IDE also, because Arduinos, as we know, those run on the code itself. That to C code, we can use both of them or any one of them, that's our wish or comfort. XC8 compiler. XC8 is a C compiler from Microchip for 8-bit PICs. Both programs run on Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. PIC Genius PIC 16F877A. The PIC's 16F877A features 256 bytes of EEPROM data memory, self-programming, an LCD, 2 comparators, 8 channels of 10-bit analog to digital converters. As we know, analog to digital converters is nothing but digitalizing the results. That is, those are not manually, and those will be displayed digitally. To capture or compare or PWM function, the synchronous serial port can be configured as either 3-wire serial peripheral interface or the 2-wire inter-integrated. PIC 16F877A is a 40-pin PIC microcontroller designed using RISC architecture, RISC, and manufactured by Microchip and is used in embedded projects. It has 5 ports on it, starting from port A to port E. It has 3 timers in it, 2 of which are 8-bit timer, which one is of 16-bit, sorry. Yeah, this is the board we are talking about all this time. That is PIC 16F877A board. The board looks like this: an LCD display, a cooler, a buzzer, and the microcontrollers, all these, some switches, some display bars. Yeah, this is the architecture of PIC 16F877A board. As we see here, this is the microcontroller, and these are the 40 pins of the microcontroller. This is the female COM port, and this is MMC or SD card which we keep in the, yeah. The CLCD. Yeah, the CLCD is nothing but character liquid crystal display. It is one of the main component on the board. It has two types of display. They are 16 into 2 and 16 into 4. Used to display all ASCII value characters and symbols. It has totally 16 interfacing lines. D0, D0 to D7 or data transfer line. The controller can execute the instructions and data. RS line, register select line. RS value 1 data, RS value is 0 instruction. Yeah, data processing in CLCD. How is the data processing in CLCD? Let's go with some few points which I have brought into my observation. Let me explain you which I have noted here. That is data processed by two methods. That is delay method and poll D7 method. In poll D7 method, we want to continuously monitor D7. In data lines, we are providing data. Read or write if is equals to 1, that is read. If read or write is equals to 0, that is write. In read or write pin is permanently grounded. That means only write on data, write and data, that's it. In CLCD, D0 to D7 are connected to port D and RS, and enable pin are connected to port E. 8-bit D0 to D7, 4-bit D4 to D7. Enable pin act as indicator by apprising LCD about the inception of data transmission by the microcontroller. Yeah, the tactile switches. In matrix keypad, we need to configure rows as output and columns as input. When designing pull down interface, R1 is 10 times greater than R2, that is R1 greater than 10 R2. Triggering methods. We have two triggering methods here, that is edge trigger and level trigger. As we all know, the edge triggers and level triggers, we can see them from the pulses or from the square waves. We can neatly observe there, and the bouncing effect. There is a metal plate and terminal. Spurious pulse detection while pressing or releasing the tactile switch is called bouncing effect. Yeah, the matrix keypad. This matrix keypad is nothing but use it when the more number of user inputs is required and still want to save the controller in outlines. Uses rows and columns concept. So this was called a matrix keypad. We use mainly here the rows and columns concepts, most commonly used in telephone, digital lockers and calculators, many more. In the cooking mode, the matrix keypad keys are used to select the respective modes. The tactile keyboard. A key switch is tactile if it has a bump in its response to finger pressures at or near the engagement point, where the key press registers and before the key bottoms out at the end of its travel. A keyboard is tactile if it made with tactile key switches, as we discussed before. The timers. It has three modes like PWM or pulse generator, counter, a PW or PP measurements, etc. Tick, up count or down count. Quantum, system clock settings. Scaling, pre or post. Resolution, register width. The micro mode and grill mode are under the operational modes, and the timer is set with matrix key pass to clear and hash to enter. To toggle the LED, 8-bit resolution is required. Yeah, let's see the washing machine simulation using Pixel software. Yeah, here as you see, we are powering on of washing machine. Yeah, here we just power on the washing machine by clicking the switch. Yeah, as you see, press key 5 to power on washing machine. As we programmed, if you press the key 5, then the washing machine automatically opens. Sorry. Now as we see, washing machine is in on mode, powering on washing machine. Now selecting the washing machine programming, washing programming, that is, as we see, we have daily, heavily, delicates. We have many options like woolen, something else. We don't know which cloth is used for washing every day. So we have some options here, washing programs. So the user can directly go to the required option and take that. Yeah, see, as we have some other delicates, white stain wash, eco cottons. Yeah, these are some of them. And stain wash, eco cottons, woolens. Yeah, as I told you, woolens, bed sheets. Yeah, as we see, these are all the types of cloths which we use generally for washing the program. So I have programmed all these things in it to specify to make better for the user and to select the water level. See, if you want to manually take the water levels, then we are like, we can use low or medium. Or if you want to give the washing machine to think of itself, then you can just give auto, so that with respect to the clothes, it automatically fills the water. Another, we have low, medium, high. As I told you, these are the manual options. You can just give them, you can just release some water manually, low or medium or high. Yeah, this is the start and stop of wash. As you can see, I have kept the switch 5 for start and switch 6 for the stop process uh, in the programming. uh, I have selected woolen, and the time was set for such minutes, and now the washing machine will be running. Yeah, as you see, the timer has already started and it was decreasing eventually, and now the five, if you press the switch 5, it starts, and if you press the 6, it pauses. Yeah, now if you open the door by mistake, or if anything happens and if by mistake the door opens, it automatically gives a buzzer and tells you and warns you to please close that door. After completing the wash, display will print the message as remove clothes. Automatically, it will be giving another buzz sound, and it will be informing you that the washing has been completed and you can just take the cloths away from the washing machine. Yeah. Now let's see the actual working of the, here, this is a board, and if we have to press the key 5. Yeah, let's press it. Yeah, as we see the powering on of the washing machine, and we have some options here like white stain wash, eco cottons, and yeah, let me see. Yeah, now we have to go to the water level. Auto, as I told you before, auto, medium, high, max, low. All these are manual things, and if you want to do it for auto, you can just leave it for auto. And this is press switch for switch 5. We can start the thing and we can stop it. Yeah, I have programmed for the white and kept the start. Let's see what happens now. See, see, as you can see, if I was, as you can see, if I open the door, you can see the buzzer sound there. This is the pause option, and again I was starting the washing machine. As you can see, when I stop at the washing machine, the cooler, the motor which is rotating there, sorry, is automatically stopping because the system is stopping there. And let's see now to complete the washing and wait for the all the process, that is rinse, wash, and dry all the things. As you can see now, it is spinning and the time is lowering now. We have 26 seconds, 25, 24. As you can see, the time is coming low, and Now we get a buzz sound like we have the washing has been completed, and you can just